Well, hello, YouTube modeling community. That's right, it's the Fat Man from Don's Garage. Here we've got kind of a stalled project, or I've been kind of gathering pieces for this project periodically through the years. And I kind of blew the dust off of it the other day, drug it out to see where it was at, what I have, what I don't have. I've pretty much got everything to build the car, so it'll be getting in line real soon. As I've mentioned in some previous videos, I'm kind of a Mopar enthusiast, or I just dig Mopars. One of my favorites is a 68 Dodge Coronet. Alright, they did make a model of it. Problem is, it was a 1 year only model, and collector prices puts it way out of my reach. I've even been on eBay and start bidding on glue bombs, and they even get out of reach. Then about 5 years ago, a good friend of mine had bought a bunch of models, I think at a flea market. But anyway, in amongst all them models was a 68 Coronet 2-door hardtop RT. He sent me some pictures of it. We talked a little bit. He said, I'll take 20 bucks for it. I'm like, sold. And he sent me pictures of a bunch of other stuff, and I bought, actually I bought quite a bit from him. He ships me everything. I get it, boy, and I'm just, I'm just happy as can be. I have got a 68 Dodge Coronet 2-door hardtop for a $20 bill. I get it. It's been brush painted. It's all put together. It's rough around the edges. But it's like 90% there, or better. The wheels and tires had a couple left on it. Most of it was gone. The interior box was all glued together, but no paint. I'm like, cool. Well, I didn't inspect it real close. I just kind of blew it apart, and it came apart pretty good. I get it blown apart, throw the strip tank, a few weeks later, I dig it out, scrub it up, and I'm eyeballing it. And which the glass was still in, because they'd used a lot of tube glue putting the glass in. Well, now I'm inspecting how I'm going to take the glass out, or I was going to take a mill bit on my Dremel tool and go in there and just work the glue joint until the glass come out. And that's when I discovered the major problem with it. They had used so much glue putting the back glass in that the right rear sail panel had laid over. The roof's twisted. It's toast. I mean, it's not a buildable car. And I'm like, man, just, let the air out of my bubble. So I threw it back in a shoebox, back up on the shelf, and let it sit for a little while. I'm thinking about it on and off for a few weeks, and it dawns on me. 1968, 69, and 70 Dodge 2-door hardtops have the same roof. Glass and all are the same. Some side trim change, the grill, stuff like that, but the greenhouse is all the same. Well, I bought and traded and whatever. I wind up with, I've got several of the Pro Street 70 Super Bs. Well, guess what? It's the same roof. So I whittle up a 70 Super B body, cut it up, and start plotting how to cut the Coronet, the 68 Coronet, to do a roof transplant. And this is what I've come up with. There it is. You can see the 68 Coronet part is white plastic. The 70 Coronet part is a grayish color. And that's how I did a roof transplant on a 68 Coronet RT. It's all fit real well. The door lines lined up. The trunk lines have lined up nicely. Inside, I got a little more work to do. I put a lip in there to set the roof. Oh, this thing just don't want to focus for me today. Let's pull it back. Anyway, you can, even in the blur, you can see a little bit of the lip I've put in, and it's a little more lip than I needed, but I can always take it away. It's kind of hard to add to it. But the roof's good and solid in the car. The body's rigid. I've got to do some body work along the seam, get it all blended in. Then we start playing with, getting primer on it, getting this beast ready for some color. Now, I know earlier this year I got real excited when I heard they were reissuing the 68 Coronet, because I'm like, wait a minute. I thought the 68 Coronet got modified to make the 69, and 69 got modified to make 70, so we can't get them. Then I seen pictures. I'm like, well, it's convertible. And I was like, I'll probably buy one. And then I guess something clicked in my head again and said, wait a minute. That kit will have mint, chrome bumpers and grill, and a couple of the Coronet pieces, 68 Coronet pieces I'm going to need, because the taillight panel in my car is good, but the taillights are toast. So I'm going to get back on this old beast and get it in primer at least, and when the convertible kit comes out, one of those is going to get sacrificed to finish, to give me the little doodads I need to finish this body. Now, chassis wise on this one, again, as you've seen, if you go back to my archive and see the videos where I did a series on Pro Street cars, I love the Pro Street stuff. Just big old fat tired cars just do it for me. So this one, well, guess what? It's going to get Pro Streeted. Hey, ain't that a surprise? That's the 70 Super B chassis. All of it'll work. The engine bay pieces, the firewall, and the inner fenders, and of course support. I may have to make a few adjustments, but it's nothing that major. Now, I'm not real crazy about the 70 Coronet interior box, because it is a reissue of the old MPC. It's got the back seat in it, the console. The door panel detail is faint, and it would be inaccurate for the 68. The original interior box for this one's a little rough with glue burns and stuff. So, checking things out here, there, and everywhere, shopping around, hitting shows, I've come up with a 68 Roadrunner 69 Super B interior platform that's in great shape, unmolested. I'll take this. It'll fit the car with a little bit of adjusting. I've got some extra door panels, but I will probably make my own door cards for this one, and pick out an appropriate set of bucket seats, so on and so forth. I still have the 68 Coronet dash, so I can work that in there where it has a good, correct dashboard. And as I was saying, when I bought this one, I had bought some other stuff from him, several. Well, in amongst all of it too, he had a 69 RT Coronet. So I grabbed it. This one has not ever been painted. It's got a nasty little tire burn right there on the top of the quarter, but that's not going to be anything difficult to fix. The taillight panel is nice, and I believe I've still got the taillights for this car. This was actually originally a funny car kit, and the hood was molded in. I've cut the hood loose. It's just taped in place. And yeah, that surprised you? I'm going to Pro Street this one too. This one, actually, to be honest with you, I forgot I still had this car. And when I seen the box labeled 68 Cornet RT, it also was labeled 69 Cornet RT. So those are two more projects that will be put in line, getting ready to build, and I'll see what happens. Well, folks, I'm gonna close this video out. If you're a first-time subscriber, please consider, if you're a first-time viewer, please consider subscribing to my channel. If so, ring that notification bell so you know when the next video comes up. If you're watching and you like what you see, fellas, smash that like button. Drop a comment below. I always enjoy reading them. For all my subscribers, if you don't have one of my shop cards, there's the email address. Email me, put in the subject line shop card. If you've got a shop card, let's trade. And remember, folks, live, love, and laugh. Build the model for you. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.